Alright, up. And then around the corner. And into the shop. This is our workshop. Not as busy as it used to be. I'm sorry about that. The whole thing earlier. Dad has been such a mess recently. Looking at him, you wouldn't have guessed he's the chief pilot here in Port Pareto. Robin originally came here hoping to work with him, but Dad just wasn't in a very good place. I felt kind of bad for Robin. Dad was kind of his hero. Robin was so down, so I told him he could stay here and help in our workshop. He lives inside your workshop? Well, yeah, more like he works in here and takes small breaks to nap. He's pretty focused. He tries to get Dad to help him every now and then, but it's just been no good ever since, ever since what? Never mind. Come on in, I'll introduce you to Robin. Okie dokie. Hey Robin, someone to see you. What'd you say? Who's that? Let me turn this off, hang on. Sorry to interrupt your work here. I'm Yulia, and this is Amina. Hello. This may sound like an odd question, but do you know anything about Nimbus? We talked to Falcon earlier, or rather he crashed a meeting we were having and, he said he'd actually seen Nimbus. He seems to think your piloting skills might just actually, that maybe you'd be able to find it. You spoke with Old Man Falcon, eh? You believe that story of his? About actually seeing Nimbus? Most people just laugh at him, you know. He's become kind of a joke around these parts. Of course, if you're serious, if you actually do believe the old man, I might be able to help you. To be honest, we don't know what to believe, but that's why we wanted to talk to you. If there's anything you could do to help us, we'd really appreciate it. There isn't much time before what? Before the end of Riveria. Blah 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 blah. So you think an extremely powerful floatstone would get the ship working? We hope. Well now, isn't that the darndest thing? The other butterfly pretty much said the same thing. The other? Oh no. Yeah, the other butterfly, but she was been quite a big help here actually. Thanks to her, we've narrowed down the area where Nimbus actually exists. She could be back anytime now. You know her? Yeah, I think I know her. Robin, I'm back, and boy are my arms tired. Can you massage my neck? Maybe you can find a pair of tweezers or something? Hello, Nolia. Yulia! Nolia, Yulia, Yulia, Nolia. Nolia, Amina, Amina, Nolia. I think that's everyone. Unless you already know each other. What are you doing here? We want to find Nimbus, and we need Robin to take us there. Wait, what? You didn't say anything about that. Yeesh. Look at you, showing up to sponge off all our hard work. You're just a leech with pretty wings. Shameless, you know. Just shameless. No, we're not leeching off anybody. Now just calm down there, Nolia. But Robin, this is other talking butterflies, just Nolia, please. I already asked you nicely now. Okay, fine. Go ahead, go on. I'll just flap here quietly, not saying a word. I'm really sorry. Nolia meant no offense. Yes, she did. I'm sure she did. I sure did. And it's my pleasure to tell you I made it so we can now go to Nimbus. What? Did you sort out the fuel situation? Sure did. We should have plenty now. That's great news. Good job, Nolia. Looks like everything is about ready then. Should we give it a try, Aurora? Let's do it. We can complete our floatstone. Wait, Nolia, is this what you've been up to with the Doomstones? You've been using them to make a floatstone? Shush. That info is given out on a need-to-know basis, and you are not on said basis. Really? That's what you're going to do with here? Oh, stop looking at me like that. Exceptional flashing. I hate that. Okay, fine. What do you want? An explanation? Yeah, let's have an explanation. Well, we figured out that once the energy leaves a Doomstone, it will float if it's sent back to the sky. Even after it's broken up? Right, well, so we've been using these pieces and shards to try to put together a floatstone. You could do that? Robin first came up with the idea, and I figured if we could put all the Doomstones together, then Nolia helped me put it all together. She's really being modest. I doubt that. Oh, jealousy does not become you, Yulia. Look, just think about it though. I mean, these things were floating in the sky before they crashed into us. I never would have thought Doomstones could turn into floatstones. I would have thought it impossible. But I'm saying this right now to you, to two butterflies, so all bets are pretty much off at this point. Wow, can I say except that I'm impressed? But Nolia, why are you suddenly so interested in Terra Nimbus? Well, while you've been down here trying to save the world, I've been doing my own research. I think Mother used to live on Terra Nimbus. What? Oh, I said that too fast. What? Are you sure? How do you find that out? How'd you find that? Well, it wasn't just one thing. I had sort through a lot of legends, folktales, half-truths, but this last piece I found in one old Poretzo legends really did it for me. It talked about the disappearance of the goddess and return to live among the isles of the sky. I don't think that was just poetic language. I think Terra Nimbus has been the last place she visited. Can we just get the engine going now, Robin? I don't want to just flap here all day. Of course, I do need to make a few final adjustments, but yeah, I sure do wish the big boss were here, you know, just to make sure we're good to push some attitude. I don't think my father is going to help us, Robin, but you think the airship is ready for this? It'll be fine. I mean, yeah, sure, fine. I hope. Don't ever go into motivational speaking. Did you guys meet the big boss, Aurora's dad? He's the chief pilot of Port Poretto, one of the biggest you'll ever meet. Well, one of the biggest when he's flying. Dad has a close friend who would go out with him searching for Terra Nimbus, but his friend Larkin, he disappeared in the airship Dad had been fixing up. Dad hasn't been himself ever since. He wouldn't even talk about Terra Nimbus lately. Hey, he'll get back on his feet eventually. A great man like that won't be broken so easily. No way. Especially if we manage to find Terra Nimbus. We've got to act now. It's all in our hands. We have to be sure the airship can take the kind of pressure that... I'm so sorry, excuse me. Aurora, wait, what was that? Aurora left. Okay. What do you have to say? Aurora's probably somewhere in the beach district. She's been spending a lot of time alone there. Oh, okay. Aurora, are you okay? What is she looking at? Is there something I can help you with? Sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound so Terracy? When I was little, I used to watch my dad work on airships here. This place brings back a lot of memories. Dad and Larkin would hang out here for hours just talking. Dad was so happy then. What's that in your hand? Oh, nothing. It's just a piece of the first floatstone Dad gave me when I was little. You can barely see it. Dad made a promise to Larkin and me He said we'd use this stone to find Terrace Nimbus someday. Looking at it now, there's no way a tiny stone like this could make our big dreams come true. I used to think it was something special. Now it's just a reminder of better days, and the fact that they're gone for good. You don't know that for certain. Wow. Guess I just had a big sloppy piece of depression pie, huh? Sorry about that. Aurora, is there anything we can do to help? I don't know. It's just really hard to watch my dad do this to himself. I know what he's going through, but at the same time, I have no idea what he's feeling. That probably doesn't make much sense, I know. My dad and Larkin were good friends, though. I think that's why he keeps Robin at arm's length. He's scared of getting too close to someone again, and that's why he won't help with the airship. Anyway, the world's fate depends on us, right? No time to feeling sorry. I'll just throw this away. Don't throw that stone away, Aurora. I'll take it. You want it? It's lost its floating power, you know. But I don't have any use for it anymore. Okay. Thank you. I should be thanking you for lending me an ear. I feel a little better now. It's time to hit the workshop. I think Robin and I are close to getting this one operational. Okay. Amina, let's go see Crankshaft again. This stone may have lost its floating power, but I think there may be something very pure still inside this tiny little thing. Something that Crankshaft might be interested in. Okay. Nice fish. Alright, let's go talk to Crankshaft. What do you want? Looks like someone's still hitting the barley juice. What are you whistling about over there? Ain't nobody hit no juice. That juice a bosh. Stuff don't taste no good no more anyways. Not since none of biz. Crankshaft, we need your help finding Terra Nimbus. And you's talking about Terra Nimbus? Tis Terra Nimbus this and Terra Nimbus that. Terra Nimbus this that. It don't exist, I tell you. Chase after what's not even there. Oh. Chase after what's not even there and you lose what is actually there in front of you. Ain't no Terra Nimbus in front of me. Or in front of no one else, no, neither. I think Terra Nimbus is real. I don't care what wee little flying grasshopper thinks. It makes me tizzy just looking at it. Besides, it don't matter none. Without my expertise, no ship air flight no ways. And no airship flying, ain't no accidents happen. Ain't no getting hurt, you hear me? Is anyone blind except me? Look it. Rocks falling from the sky is a sign that nobody can fly anywhere. Anyhow, it's how the heavens be telling you to stay out of the air and stay on the ground. You're not the only one who can get an airship off the ground, you know. Aurora and Robin are just about done preparing an airship for its first flight. What? Aurora's working on an airship? Yes, and it's almost ready. Robin is confident that he can reach Terra Nimbus. Well, he's going to give it his best try anyway. Do you know what this is, Crankshaft? Hand it over the keepsake. Floatstone. Was it a rock? It's Aurora's. She said you gave it to her many years ago. She kept it ever since. Wait a second. There's a floatstone there. Remember the promise you made her when she was little? That you use this to find Terra Nimbus? I gave this wee lass the stone as a gift. That stone wasn't the only gift. You gave her a promise that day as well. What do you know? You little talking moth. You're right. Robin came to Port Barreto just to work with you. Doesn't that mean something to you? You brushed him off, but Robin isn't complaining. He just went right to work on that airship. Those kids in that blasted airship. I need a drink to clear my head. Don't you think You'd have enough barley juice? Arr! I sure do, you little airborne ant. I was thinking I need a fresh cup of coffee and some cold water in my face if I'm gonna help those kids. Ah, now that's what I wanted to hear. Thanks, Butterfly. You're a good bug. Aww. I don't know what the problem is. I can't get her started. I've tried everything. Maybe the fuel lines? No, I checked those. Ignition switch is fine. You've got plenty of power. It just doesn't seem to taking up from the floodstone. How is that possible? We've tested it thoroughly. It should be working. Let's take another look at the engine. Don't be so down, Robin. It's just a minor setback. No, it's not. I mean, it's really beyond me at this point. Everything is in place. We should be flying. Well, at least you got that part right. Boss? You can't fly an airship if your spirit is deflated. And there that butterfly was telling me you weren't the type of person to ever complain. Oh, I wasn't complaining, sir. I was just trying to think out loud. Yeah, I know it is when you have to think out loud while you're working. Real loud sometimes. Not bad. Not bad at all. I don't know what the problem is. Everything checks out. I hope it's not a design flaw. Well, I never thought you two could have put together an airship on your own. But you indeed blew off my hat off with this. You see, I don't have it on anymore. We both put everything into this, Dad. An airship won't fly, it's just a piece of junk. Ha! I see you remember the first thing I taught you about airships. That's good. This thing sure is pretty, but airships are made for the sky, not for the art of galleries. Aurora, bring me my tools, will ya? What? Okay, sure. Just give me a second. It's good to see you, boss. Aw, now, don't start getting all sentimental, boy. We got some work to do. I can help you out here, Robin, but you know once she's airborne, it's gonna be all up to you. It's all you up there. I understand, boss. We knew you could do it, Robin. Is it still sticking? Hang on there. Sometimes it just needs a little bit of patience. Patience and, elbow grease. Do you need anything else over here, Dad? Nope. In fact, I think we're just about done here. Just, give me more second. You think that did it? There's only one way to find out. Thanks for your help, boss. The airship is the top of the line now. I'd stake my word on it. You two put together a real beauty here. Wow, you really think so? I know so. I've seen a lot of airships, and this one may be right up there with the best of them. It's good to see you back at work, Dad. Yeah, well, you got these two to thank for that. I mean, and this little busybody butterfly there. They showed me this floatstone here. Oh, yeah, that silly thing? I kept it all this time. It's too small to power an airship, but in its own way, I think it did quite a bit to get this thing flying. Thanks to you. I always knew you'd help us out, Dad. Aurora, you've always had faith in me, didn't you, my dear? Do you see that? That flowstone. It's glowing for a second there. There's still a little bit of juice left in that thing. Well, Amina, I think we're back on track. Alright, everyone. Flight 001 to Terra Nimbus, now boarding all rows. Haha, all rows indeed. So you gonna be in the second row with you, Robin? Well, it's only a two-seater, but I hadn't quite decided who should come with me. Amina volunteers. Oh, thanks, Yulia. That was easy. Let's go, Amina. And I'm going too, of course. Nolia, there's only one passenger seat. You're a butterfly, sis. Think about it. Amina, just let me know when you're ready. will be ready in the next episode, because we're going to be going to Terrace Nimbus. So, I will see you guys then. And as always, keep on smiling.